Okay, thank you so much.
My name is Thet. I'm a writer. I like to find out about stuff.
Do you all know where you'll get your Tim Tams from?
This is Vic, my producer. She doesn't know a lot of stuff.
There's a fly. It went up my nose.
We investigate,
Blue land crab.
stop, search high and low
I don't know if I'm getting scammed there.
to find answers to some silly questions,
So, chili crab is from robber crabs.
Is there a lot of bad herbs with it?
no matter how weird things get.
What are you asking now?
Them guys will kill you. Wow. No question.
Don't drink and drive. Who's gonna eat fried rice like every day? Was like,
Together, we deep dive into stuff we don't know about.
oh, that's like a dinosaur.
You might not know about it too.
We both wrong.
Are you more wrong?
Now you do.
Diam lah.
I bet you've seen these shops around your neighborhood. Value Dollar is most well known for being that cheap place where you can get good deals on snacks, drinks, and household items. You might be wondering why the screen is kind of blurry. Well, due to product placement issues, we can't show you the actual items.
But they rhyme with Mid-Mat, Mocha Mola, and even N&Ns. Bet you can't guess.
$1 plus packet of chips, and 80 cents canned drink.
That's quite good.
Yeah, it's almost too good to be true. So why are they so cheap? Do they not value themselves?
According to Value Dollar's website, the chain of stores deals in high-quality, fast-moving consumer goods at an affordable cost. They're owned by Radha Exports, who has over 150 stores island-wide today. You buy from Value Dollar, Ted?
Yeah, sometimes I like the Tim Tam.
No, Tim Tam is different. The like Singapore, Malaysian one, and Aussie ones are all different.
Yeah. I was trying to find it, but they were sold out. They were sold out.
Sold out or they don't stock, they just
They
sold
were
out.
sold out.
Hi, Jivan. Hi. Do you and Audrey buy stuff from Value Dollar?
He has no idea what it's
Okay. Maybe I'll ask Audrey since she buys. Hi, Audrey.
Why do you think Value Dollar stuff is so cheap? Maybe they get from different countries.
Hi, Tiffany.
Do you buy from Value Dollar?
I find it quite useful to get like certain items such as budget tissues and wet tissues because like those are quite household items and they're quite cheap.
Why do you think they can sell it so cheap then? If it's, yeah.
Because they get it straight from a manufacturer or it's like a defective batch. Like maybe some of the flavouring is a bit different. So you know, it's just kind of like a little commercial ploy. Like that's my personal take on it.
Consumerism?
Shermin from Shermin's March, what do you think about Value Dollar store? I found a boyfriend. No, now I don't have time for my actual friends. And then when they message me, I don't reply straight away because I'm so cool now.
How about we compare products found at Value Dollar and supermarkets, and then we can do a proper analysis of the items.
Wow, so scientific.
So my whole haul came up to $8.20.
We sent samples to a food lab to find out just how different they are.
Really dressed potatoes.
Okay, we have conducted two specific tests. The fatty acid profile tells you the composition of various fatty acids within the food product. The sugar profile tells you various types of simple sugars that's present inside the food product type. The food products from the supermarket, they tend to have slightly higher amount of fats compared to the value version. This may be an indication that more cocoa mass is being used. There is also an indication that there's more dairy products that is used in the supermarket version. We also find that in some of the value version, there is more sugars present, perhaps reflecting what is more commonly used in some of these country of origin.
Do these differences affect the taste in food?
At the fundamental level, all these parameters are actually nutritional parameters. So long that there's a difference in the sugar level, then you will see that there's a difference in sweetness. Cocoa, for example, from different region, they may have very similar fat content, but they have different taste profile. That being said, taste is our taste bud is a test by itself. people who are very sensitive to taste will likely be able to pick them out.
Okay, time for a taste test then.
Round 1.
The same, man. This is exactly the same.
They're both made in Malaysia with what looks like the exact same ingredients. The supermarket chips are about 10 grams heavier.
Oh yeah, I can tell the difference, bro.
Huh? It expires on the exact same date. Both 10-10-24 AH, but this one expires at 22-34.
22 to you. This one?
5 o'clock.
In fact, they are imported by the same company.
I can't tell the difference.
Round 2. Fight!
160. 80 cents. Which one do you try first?
Again, the ingredients for both are identical.
Oh, the taste difference.
Oh, which one you like? Which one you like? I love this one. Yeah.
Right? Manufactured Malaysia, imported Brunei.
Manufactured in Malaysia, imported in
Singapore. This is one of the cases where like I would pay more to get this. I'm lactose intolerant.
You're lactose
I
intolerant?
am.
Final round. Fight!
Wait, which one do you think is real?
Oh, the one that looks better lah.
Which is?
Which one look better?
This is so much.
Are you? Oh, as
Like
in,
the chocolate is the chocolate again. It's the chocolate. It's different. If you can't tell the difference, you're lying, man. You're lying to yourself.
I don't think it's saltier.
I get someone.
You get something,
Hafiz.
So I don't know what's the difference, right?
Yeah, do you?
Oh,
can
yeah,
you
yeah.
tell the difference?
Can you tell which one is the?
No, just don't like whether, but you know.
Oh, yeah,
What's the
yeah.
difference?
Is it like nuts or no nuts?
Both have nuts. Huh? Let us know anything about the this like the.
Yeah, look,
Yes.
Oh, dude, this is more nutty.
Which one do you prefer?
I like nuts. Less sweeter, more nutty. Like this is like the upgraded version. Would it be like a different country manufacturing?
I think
Let's
so.
see.
Let's see. This is Thai.
Imported by Radha Export.
Let's see if they're willing to talk to us.
How large is the warehouse?
Built up 500,000 square feet.
Whoa.
A silly question, but do you all know where you all get your Tim Tams from? Tim Tams, you know the...
I was trying to find it, but they were sold out. They were sold out.
Sold out or they don't stock already? Just
They
sold
were
out?
sold out.
We used to get it from Indonesia.
From Indonesia. I
Tim
see.
Tam is still available in Australia. But we find that it doesn't quite suit the price point anymore. There's so many better alternatives. I won't say better, no disregard to
No disrespect to big Tim Tams.
To sell Tim Tam will cost you in excess of close to $3 a pack. So we bring in items which represent the best value at that particular time.
Well, maybe I'll go try
Not my Tim Tams.
Okay.
One of the things that I think most people would ask is, how does Value Dollar keep their prices so low?
We actually buy direct. So everything in this building is been bought over from all over the world. So we buy direct and we sell direct. So in between there is no middleman. Radha Export supplies to 650 shop island-wide. And then for them, they need to buy a minimum of $3,500 per order.
Oh, so besides stocking up their own outlets, they also supply products to other companies.
3-4 years ago, you guys moved away from that very memorable fire sale kind of marketing tactic. Have you ever thought of bringing it back?
Maybe in the future.
Not now.
My answer to that is we'll see where the trends take us. And we'll always just try to keep as updated and as fresh as possible.
One of the things that we read was the usage of parallel importers to get this kind of like great supply chains and all that. Could you maybe talk us through a bit about that process?
Parallel import is legal in Singapore.
No, of course.
So what do parallel import means is you buy direct, you sell direct, right? So the price have to be right, the expiry have to be right, the product has to be right. You must understand the Sing dollar is very, very strong. Now being Sing dollar strong, your neighboring currencies are weak and all that, there's opportunity to buy. So definitely we buy cheap, we sell cheap. So that's going to be always the trend.
So if we find something which is very good value in a market which is way bigger than Singapore, We feel by being direct importers and selling it in our stores, we can create the value and pass on the savings to the customers. That's a win-win for everybody.
If you're like Vic and don't really understand parallel imports, let's break it down. Okay, let's say I'm an international biscuit company and I make top quality biscuits in different locations. Due to various factors, it costs $5 to produce these biscuits in Singapore, but only $1.50 in another country, much cheaper. This means that someone in Singapore, not affiliated with my company, can bring the cheaper biscuits over from that other country to Singapore for sale. That's parallel importing. While it isn't illegal, it's kind of frowned upon by the industry, or at least it used to be. But to consumers, it seems a no-brainer that you wouldn't want to pay more for the same product.
Clearance sale.
There are other reasons why people are against it in general. For example, product safety, warranty, after-sales support. It's not just food, you know.
Actually, parallel trade is not the biggest business for us. We actually produce many things under our own house brand. So if you look at detergent, we have a full set of hand soaps, we have a whole set of cleaning products.
They even have vending machines. And they're branching into property.
So rich.
I can't know the difference. So just because something is cheaper doesn't mean it's bad.
I think cost is the same thing, bro.
The differences from nutritional perspective is actually negligible or very minimal. If a food is meant to be a snack, it is actually not meant to be absolutely healthy. These are feel-good products and it is dependent on whether you like the taste or not.
Oh, the taste difference.
Oh, which one you like? I love this one. Yeah.
So for example, to prefer to buy the supermarket version over the value pack version because of the perceived taste difference that they prefer. There is also a kind of a social factor to it too that we must not, not discount it from. So I would just say there's a few factors at play.
I guess affordability keeps it running.
So my whole haul came up to $8.20.
If parallel importing can get me a packet of chips and a drink for under $3, well, it can't be that bad, right?
Call something, you want something?
Yeah, please.
What's right? What are you
You can't pay for it. You're such a cheapskate, dude.
What?
Oh, you think you can pay for it? I heard you can't pay for it.
I can. Oh, thank you so much.
Here you go. Have some evidence.